AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. We get our first look now at Carson Wentz and this Philadelphia Eagle offense.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Wentz. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The ball carrier.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Miles Sanders.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. Open man here is Scott, complete.
Pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
9-yard line.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Wentz now on first down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now Dak Prescott leading the way onto the field. His 5th year now as a starter as he gets the keys again to this Dallas Cowboys offense.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Complete to Dallas Goedert.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, it's Wentz. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Miles Sanders.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First down, Eagles.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16.
On 2nd down, Clement. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Clement. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Ricky Ortiz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. The fullbacks for the defense, they knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Elliott Boyd.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Roughing the passer defense.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Intercepted by the Eagles.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Boston Scott, his first carry. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
To Alshon Jeffrey.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And this is caught by Jackson.
Hurts.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the carry, this is Scott. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Scott, the ball carrier.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Gain of 2 yards.
Throwing his Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Pass complete to Boston Scott. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Here's Clement. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Wentz's pass.
Deshaun Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And it's good to make it 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 20.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, check, 59. I'm coming in quick. I'm coming after you.
They'll run with Elliott. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
The tackle by Will Parks.
And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Let's shift now and discuss Deshaun Jackson. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Scott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Scott. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
And 3 at the 44-yard.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz.
Wentz's pass.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
And an Eagle first down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch? Count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down. Scott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
.30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Philadelphia.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On first down, Scott. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The Eagle ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Boston Scott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not
that
mistaken,
does,
correct?
That does.
Well, how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Prescott's pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And the 32-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, is still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
We'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
First down.
Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control, and you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Wentz now on first down. And quickly finding Rager. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
First down, Eagles.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Wentz to throw again. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
To number 17.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Elliott, toss right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. Duke Riley on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Prescott
38.
looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Prescott's pass. Complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Here's Prescott. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Scott. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 2-yard gain
from the gun on 3rd down. Wins. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Check, 59.
A first down carry by Elliott. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 33. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Nickel Roby-Coleman up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt. How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Eagles 28, Cowboys 10.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 27, Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Wentz now on first down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Jalen Rager. It's a pickup of 3.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run with Scott, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Boston Scott, the ball.
On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
They go again with Scott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brown on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Clement. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Made by Jalen.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Good push up front, and then a run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Pollard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 now. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin.
Prescott's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And again, it's Prescott. This to Jarwin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up
the last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll throw again. Prescott, and he locates Walker, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Eagles' 18-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Prescott's pass.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Amari Cooper. Incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 28-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good.
His kick.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Cowboys 13.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their to give them an opportunity.
At their own 25-yard line.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the carry, this is Scott. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Zach Ertz. Incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing. Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Complete. Covered by.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
At the 47.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter. First down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here, complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Are you serious?
So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. Prescott yet again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 23.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Scott. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down.
9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Scott, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Boston Scott, the ball carrier.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down 28-20, 23 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. He's back to throw. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Up on 3rd down.
One last shot now for Prescott. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
28.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Philadelphia, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for Dallas, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.